Right, here we are, Microsoft Flight Sim 40th anniversary and the gliders. There is a free flight type thing with plenty of good thermals, but you can take off from any airport around the world. And it'll throw a little plane in front of you and up you go. But we're just going to do a little run up the lake over Bree and land at another airport. And we'll just use the thermals to get there when it loads in. We will get messages going lost connection, found connection umpteen times because the servers are absolutely chocker. So let's start off by going to weather and turning off those blue lines, and then we'll jump in the cockpit. Okay, so wind's coming from this direction, hitting these hills and boosh, flying up them. You can have the thermals turned on if you want to see them, but there's that much lift going on this little free flight. It's fairly easy to get places. So we're looking here at speed, altitude, sync rate, and another one over here, a little GPS map. If we zoom out, we've got the brakes, trim, undercarriage, and we can dump water here. We get rid of ballast and things like that. So I'm just going to head over onto this ridge line, get a bit of speed, a bit of altitude, and we'll set out across the lake and hopefully pick some lift up at the other side of the lake. So I'm just going to run back along the ridge here. That will give you some pretty views while I just do a quick run up and down this ridge line. What you'll see the wings flexing and all the rest of it, and you can keep an eye on my vertical speed here as we catch the lift. Okay, so we've got an airport up the valley that way. We go into here, we get into some big hills. But we'll take a trip across the lake. So we are at 4,450 feet and need a bit more than that. Okay, I'm not getting any lift here. Come on, where are you? Just round this corner. We'll swing back round and we'll so it should get a bit of lift through this gap here. There's a little bit coming on, and we'll just do a 180 and run along that ridge line and get some altitude before we jump across the water. There's the lift. Not a lot of lift. Okay, let's put the nose into the wind. So running on a GTX 1080 Ti with a i5 10600 KF, something like that. We're running on high and ultra settings with absolutely no problems holding 60 on VSync. Even run this in VR and it's rock solid. The latest update, it's been optimized further, so it's pretty good. Now I'm going to come left here and just pick a bit up off this ridge here and then kick back in towards the main ridge. And if anybody wants any cheese, we will be passing Brie on our way to the next airport. Which I think is that one. No, it's down there. Okay. Altitude has stayed the same, so we've not gained any. We'll have to be a bit more aggressive and go in tight on the hillside. Just need to clear that clump of trees up there. Okay, here we go. That's better. Speed's great and all, but let's dump a bit of speed for altitude. Come on, give me the lift. We should be clear of this any second. Yep, there we go. Let's follow it up the hill. Okay, we've got a flat spot there. Okay, I'm going to switch over to cockpit view again. I'll just follow this ridge line up. Now we've got some lift now. Excuse the mic quality, I'm on a different one and it's horrible. Okay, plenty of lift coming in there. Just have a look what we are on. All good. Have a look around. Okay, lots of lift coming up now. Just getting pushed into the hillside a bit here. Let's not cut the flight short. Ooh, that's a good bit. I've turned the Vario audio thing off because it gets a bit annoying after about 5, 10, 15 seconds or so. Okay, we are good. So I'm going to aim for this here, the next bit of lift. We get a little bit as we go across the water, but not much. But we should be okay. At that, go back onto external camera. Okay, so we're aiming for these here. Yeah, we're at 5,200 feet, which is should be loads. Just skip across and get onto the next mountain. Get some more lift off that one. Follow that up the lake. Won't get as much because the wind direction and the face of the hillside is a little bit off to an angle, but we've got enough altitude to get us a decent way. Speed is right up there, which is what we want because we want to get across this dead area as quickly as possible. Yeah, there's some serious mountains up there that you can fly around, get caught in, but there's a lot of updraft going on over there, a lot of thermals. Just catching a bit there. Up we go. Okay, we'll switch back into the other view. Get all the wind noise once we open the canopy, which you can do in this model. Not when I'm flying though. Okay, so we'll get lined up on here. We'll just follow this ridge line and get whatever lift we can. Let's have a quick look at what lift there is available. Okay, we'll just throw the 3D thermals on, get a bit of an idea. Yeah, there's a nice run here. As you can see, there's not a lot out there over the lake. Yeah, a decent amount coming off these hills. We'll turn that off again. Does tend to spoil the view a bit. To remember which way it is now. Oh, still got plenty of lift going up. No, I have no idea how this works, so showcase might go horribly wrong. Yeah, okay then. Don't mess with the settings, otherwise the camera disappears. You get a good view of the wings flexing with the thermals. Oof, there it goes. I'm gonna have to come out of this because I've got absolutely no control of that thing. She's spinning into the hillside, which I don't want. So trying to spot this airport. I don't know if it's this valley. I think it's the next valley along. I'm losing some altitude. I'm below 5,000 feet now. So I'll need to use the side of that hill over there. There should be some uplift on it. Quick tip, if you go up with a plane dragging you, to start the plane off, just give your rudder a wiggle and he'll fire up and off he goes. And if he starts dipping his wings like that, he wants you to release the cable, but you can release it any time before then. There's a handy box that appears around the aircraft if you're drifting too far off position for him. Makes life a bit easier. That's it really. You can select any airport in the world, live weather if you want it, and fly the gliders there. The other glider does have a little engine that will give you a bit of a boost if you get stuck. I'm not sure whether this one has. I don't think it does. But the other one's a two-seater as well, Now I'm not sure whether you can have 2 of you in there when you play online, but maybe you can. Not starting any rumours or anything. Okay, should get a bit of a lift here. We're down to 4,500 feet. There's a little bit. Woo, there's a lot. See if we can chase it up the hill. So that'll be coming in behind me. No. Not brave enough to go in that tight. Plus the sun's been a bit flary, a bit arty-farty. One's eyes do not work that way, and I don't look through camera lenses for eyes. Okay, let's get back in here, because I think it's going to get a bit close. Okay, ridgeline looks okay. Loads of room to dive off to the left. Showing off with your house halfway up a mountain, overlooking the lake. Feel sorry for the paper boy. Okay, bit of a waterfall stream going on my right. A bit of uplift coming in. Okay, so it's going to be, we're going to be following this off to the right, and there's an airport down at the bottom, which we'll try and land on. Not in. It's not the way you do it, apparently. Yep, Microsoft Flight Simulator, looking stunning as always. Okay, we're getting a good bit of lift here. We'll take all of that, thank you very much. So I need to get around that little outcrop over there. Or do I? Or am I up this one? I think I'm up this one actually. Yeah, there's the airport. With the blue circle around the white circle and the cross. That's where we're going. And we'll go over the cheese capital of the world, if you're into your soft stinky cheeses. Okay, so now we've got the wind at off to our left, I think. The telltale's showing it, just it's bouncing around off the hillside. Okay, we'll head this away. 4,200 feet and falling. Right, so we've got a bit of a ridge here, and we've got a big ridge here. So we're just going to cut in and then cut back out again. There we go. That didn't last long. There's a little bit. We're not really losing much. Oh, thank you, Copilot, for that wonderful message that froze the game. As I said, they're having a few issues with their online service at the moment, with literally millions of people jumping on and hogging vast quantities of bandwidth to download this. Okay, we're at 3,900 feet. I need a little bit more, I would think. Travel the distance. See what we get off here. Again, who thought this was a good idea? I know it looks stunning, but yeah, you've got to get up and down there. It's not like there's a supermarket at the or a corner shop up there. Just jealous, that's all it is. Okay, come on, give us a bit of lift. There's a bit of lift. Lift is gone, give me a bit more lift. Let's get right in on it. Scrub in a bit of speed just to maximise the lift. We're back over 4,000 feet. Now do we go through the gap or around the back? Or rather around the front. We'll go around the front because there's going to be more lift there. Okay, let's drop the nose, get a bit of speed going. There's that bit of lift I wanted. Thank you very much. Follow it right to the top. And onto the next and final ridge line. Just let the nose drop, we'll get a bit of speed. Wind's behind us. Okay, 4,500 feet, so we've done good for altitude wise. We've kind of varied between 1,500 feet from top to bottom. They have kind of upped, I think they've upped the amount of updraft and wind speed and direction just to make it a bit easier on this on this map, but it's good for learning. And it does look good. Just gets us back in cockpit view. I'm going to shave a bit close to this one. Big playground out there for the gliders. Right, so I just need to pull off the left a bit here. Otherwise we're going to wrap ourselves around a tree at the top of the cliff. And the airport should be down below us. Yeah, we're clear. There's Bree. Need any cheese? There you go. I'm not sure if it's the same Brie, but I mean, you struggle to have cows up there, wouldn't you, really? But what do I know? Okay, let us go for cockpit view and we will get lined up with Lugano Airport. We'll basically come out here and then we're going to deploy the air brakes and the undercarriage, dive in there and set it down. Let's try and keep an eye on the airport. It's a big town slash small city as we come in here. Okay, we can make a water approach, but yeah, let's not push it. Actually, we're making a water landing. I think we're struggling again on the servers. Don't know how wise this is. Probably not. Yeah, really unwise. No control. Okay, cockpit. Right, let's have a look. We're lined up. Let's hit the speed brakes. You will see them pop out the wings as we slowly rise them. Yep, nose goes down. Let's get a bit of that. Perfect. Let's roll it in. Just move ourselves a bit forward. It's a bit hard to see the speedo from all the way back there. Pretty as it does look, but our speed is absolutely pinned at maximum. These air brakes are not doing much for us. Just pull our nose up a little bit. Yeah, there it goes. Speed scrubbing off now. Bit of industrial complex with a railway yard attached. Got to clear them and them, and I am having trouble with that just at the moment. Let me just. Now we've got some ILS lights there. Okay, I am going to hit that back on again. Let me just use that. Let's not crash into the top of the building. That would be bad. Oh, stall speed. That is bad. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I might hit the gantry lights here. Nope, cleared them. That is an awful landing. I saved it at the last minute. Yeah, it's the thing with gliders, you can't do a go around or give it a bit more throttle. You get one shot at it and that's about it. Straighten our wings up a little bit as we come to a rolling stop. All that, just get it off the runway. Just keep things real. There we go, I'm in double trouble. I didn't get it off the runway. So, yeah. 40th anniversary, gliders. Absolutely stunning. Should be good multiplayer as well. Right. Well, with that, adios.